Welcome to another New Creature Review. Today we are checking out Marvel Studios' The First 10 Years Marvel Legends Iron Man Mark VII from the Avengers movie. Let's check out this box. We've got our nice big product window, Avengers logo, Avengers. First 10 Years Legends series. On the side we have a blurb. When the alien Chitauri threatened to destroy New York City, Tony Stark must suit up in his Mark VII heavy combat armor to launch a nuclear missile at the approaching enemy fleet. Iron Man pushes the suit to its limit, losing power and crashing to the earth as the Chitauri are disabled and the wormhole destroyed at last. That's exactly what happened in the movie. Huh. All right. On this side, we have some, looks like concept art from the movie. And on the back, we have our movie poster right here and another blurb. Equipped with a mighty vibranium arc reactor and enhanced flight capacities, the Mark VII is a fully loaded, rapid deployment suit built for heavy combat. All right, let's get this guy open. You know, I've been watching online that people have been finding this at Target on clearance for as low as like $12.50. So if you want this guy, you know, if you like the older Iron Man suits, I love the older Iron Man suits. Now's the good time to get them. And it looks like the price is only getting lower from here. So be on the lookout for that. There we go. There we go. Ooh, that feels really nice. All right, let's get the other things out of this box. Let's put him back here. All right, here he is outside of his packaging. Let's take a look at what he comes with in the box. He has his little blaster blooms here. Woo. Yeah, it seems like every Iron Man comes with one of these, at least one of these. And he comes with an open right hand and a fist left hand to his to oppose these ones right here. All right, so it is of note that this wrist does not have any articulation. It won't fold down. It's all molded as one piece. This one does have a knock joint in there, so it will fold. Let's check out Iron Man, the Mark VII. I do like how this feels so far. It feels a lot more solid than the other Iron Man suits that I have. I have the Mark 50 that came with the first 10 years, the same line as this guy, and he feels kind of light, but I think that's because he's made for a with the light gimmick. This has has panels right here. These are just I don't know what those are. Yeah, those are tabbed into his shoulders, so they will not rotate with his arm, which is good. I don't think they should do that anyway, right? Should. But if you leave it like this for a long time, there's a good chance that it'll bend and stay like that for a long time. See, it's kind of having a hard time coming back down. Stay. I love the paint on this. Let's take a look at his face. Let's get in closer. Ooh, there we go. All right. The paint is nice from what I can tell so far. It's nice and consistent for the most part. It looks like there's a little bit of overrun across his brow. Just a little bit. The reds all seem to match the red paint, the red plastic. Let's see. Gold on his arms is good. He has a silver double hinge in here. Let's see. And then on his obliques, he has these little gold accents right here. The molding is nice. There is no articulation in the hips. Let's see. Yeah. The molding is good right here. He has the that's where the flares came out, right? That's where the flares come out. And he's got the silver on his thighs on top of the gold. It's a little sloppy right there. You can see where the red is, where the seam is. Yeah, and the all the double hinges seem to be silver. And that's good because it looks good. It looks like it has that functional like quality to it. The huh. Okay. The feet look nice. Got some nice molding there. I like the fender across the top of the foot there too. Nice and flared out. Yeah, his arc reactor is just white. I wish there was a little more detail in that, and like a clear, maybe bluish plastic went over that to emulate light. I mean, it looks fine though. It looks good. On his back, we have some silver right here. The silver, it looks like it didn't get into the cracks well enough over here. See that? Like it could use a little bit more, just like a touch more paint. And that looks like a fingerprint. Huh. What do you know? Someone touched this before it was cured. Huh. Well, I wonder what that's about. These flaps go up for I believe that's flight control, yeah? Kind of like slow him down, or like when he's falling, or I don't know. Yeah, but they look good. They look good. They look very functional. They look like they do something. Like they don't have to all be like, maybe he does this to bank like hard to one direction and then whoosh, you know, looks cool. And then we have his spine right here. That looks cool. Like that I like the sculpting on that. That looks really nice. All right, let's take a look at his articulation. We saw his back. All four of these just flap up and down. They only have two motions, up and down. His head is on a combination ball and hinge. So he gets that much range up, that much down. He gets a little bit of side to side. He can go all the way around. Pretty good. These, like I said, they're just kind of tabbed in, and they move with the arms. But the arms, I mean, the motion of the Iron Man suit, he's not going to be doing a lot of like spinning around. So this is adequate for this build. But the arm can go all the way around. It's on a swivel and a hinge. It can go up pretty far before it hits. You know, it's not even hitting that. It's not even hitting the shoulder pad. It can go up pretty high. And we got a swivel at the top of the bicep. We got a double hinged elbow. And we have a knock joint here. And like I said here, this is not hinged, so don't try to bend it. He has a diaphragm swivel in there, little ball swivel. So he's got good range right here. So he can go that far that way, that far that way. He can arch back that far and crunch in that far. He doesn't have any waist articulation. there is a cut there, but I think maybe this piece right here is a separate piece. It kind of seems like it can slide around a little bit if you release the glue there. Don't release the glue. Don't release the glue. His hips are on ball joints. He's got that much split. He has forward kick that far, back kick. Well, that's pretty good. Whew. He can kick somebody. Let's see. He has a. Does he have a swivel at the top? Oh, he does. I had to break a paint seal to get that going. Ooh, let's see if it's the same on this. No, this one's loose. So he's got a full 360-degree swivel right there. He has a double jointed knee. That looks really nice. I like that. It's nice paint right there. Let's see. His foot is on a swivel and a hinge. Yeah. So he's got a pretty decent tilt right there. All right. Let's stand him up and we'll do some size comparisons. All right, here he is with some of his Iron Man suits and Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming. We've got Mark 50, we've got the Hulkbuster, we've got the Iron Man Sentry, and Tom Holland, Spider-Man from These two are from the Spider-Man Homecoming 2-pack. So that's a pretty good. They're pretty consistent on the height, at least. He has a little more articulation than Mark 50, but like I said before, he's built with a light gimmick, so his battery pack hinders his articulation. But I think these two have nearly the same articulation. Yeah, he just doesn't have the shoulder pads, but everything else looks kind of the same. The only thing is like the hips have a little bit more girth to them because of the extra armor on the top. Right here he is with a couple of Thanoses. We have first 10 years Thanos from Infinity War, and we have Disney Store exclusive Marvel Select Thanos. And here he is with Marvel Legends Gwenpool and DC Bombshells Harley Quinn. And from Power of the Primes, we have Amazon exclusive Punch Counterpunch and Voyager class Inferno. So all in all, I think it's a pretty good figure. He feels good in hand. He looks good for the most part. I think my biggest complaint about this guy is the paint. The paint is just kind of skimpy. There are just parts where it's like, why see the? I mean, if you get in close, you can see that the lines aren't sharp. There's a fingerprint on his shoulder, which is like, what? How did that happen? You know, there's a little bit of flashing right here that they painted over. It looks I don't know. At this point, I'm just kind of finding all sorts of things to complain about, because it's like, what? Once you find like one little blemish, they all just kind of show up, you know? For the most part though, this feels it feels more robust than the other Iron Man figures that I have. I mean, obviously not like Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster, you can throw that guy through like a plate glass window. But I mean, he's on par with him. He feels good. I just wish they would have gone through and made sure that they were sharper on the paint. That's my biggest complaint on this guy. Otherwise, he's a great figure. You know, I'm glad to have him in my collection, and I'm pretty sure that I can go through with like a Gundam marker or like a, you know, just my paintbrush and my Tamiya paints and you know, and just touch him up because he's going to need it. I that's gonna bother me. That it's bad enough to where it bothers me, um, and that usually doesn't bother me much. So okay, that's it for my review. Tell me what you think of this guy in the comments below, and are you gonna pick him up at Target? Because $12.50 for even like a regular Marvel Legends is a pretty good deal. Yeah, I see this guy at Target all the time. It's not like he's moving really fast. It's a good figure, and if you don't mind the poor paint application, um, yeah, I highly recommend that you go get him. Yeah, so leave a comment in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. If you like this review, give me a like. Hit that notification bell so you know when I put up more videos on the channel, and be on the lookout for pictures of Iron Man with probably other Iron Mans, Iron Mans, Iron Men, other Iron Man suits. How's that? Yeah, be on the lookout on my Instagram. I'm probably going to be taking a bunch of pictures with him because this is the older Iron Man suits are my favorite. So be on the lookout for some pictures of Iron Man with his other Iron Man counterparts and other figures. And yeah, check that out on my Instagram and my Facebook. And thanks for watching.